The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business. Right here in Central New York. The Local Show is locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back into it. Back at it again. You've got The Local Show. Tom and Steve, two guys on the radio who talk about a lot of nothing.
That was Seinfeld, right?
Oh, that was a show about nothing.
Right.
We talk about nothing. See, it's different.
You and I talk about nothing, but then the guests have lots to share and talk about.
Yes.
We're just like conduit.
We're a local show that talks about local business. And if you'd like to have some guests on, like you're in a business and you say, hey, wouldn't it be cool to hear Tom and Steve yuck it up with these people? Then you can text Steve. He has a compliment line that he uses for you to give him adulation and adornment. Yeah. Yes.
Would you like to give that number, Tom?
Sure. It's 216-0273. 216-0273.
Yeah. Or if you just want to complain about Tom.
Yes, you could do that too.
You can do that too. Or say anything you want.
It is a text line. It's not a vocal.
Correct.
It's not
you can. Yeah,
voice.
it's a text line. So.
Good. We'll do that. Get right on it, folks. We have a guest to the show who's been on before, and she actually came back. Boy, she's a glutton.
We tricked her.
For punishment. It's Kim Vassenelli. She's the sales director at Parkrose Estates. How are you, Kim?
I'm doing very well. How are you guys?
Very good. It's nice to have your bubbly personality on
You talking
our
to
show.
me?
Not at all. Not at all.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Now, Kim, are you locally grown? Are you a homegrown gal?
I am born and raised in Cicero.
In Cicero. Oh, so you went to CNS.
I did.
Very nice. And did you like your experience there?
Not so much.
You know,
to be honest.
all three of my kids went there, and they all say the same thing.
Yeah.
Is it because there's too many people?
Tom, I went there. Of course, it was a one-room schoolhouse at the time.
Yeah.
It was called C. There wasn't the...
They didn't even have the NS.
It was fine. It's school. Now, what's annoying about the school? The kids, the people, more than anything, right?
Yeah, the class was too big. Yeah, too much.
Like my son is graduating this year, so he's a senior. He's the last one out the house, right? And
Tom,
yes,
your kids don't leave the house.
Well, one of them is a school teacher, and she's still at home.
Thank you.
But she's prepping her life. She just takes a long time to prepare. but he says that he doesn't even know half the kids in the class to say hello in the hall. He just doesn't even know who they are.
I can relate.
That's it. So anyway, you went through. Obviously, you graduated, and did you go to college?
I did. I have a degree in paralegal that I obviously don't do much with, but that's okay.
Well, what did it lead you to do? How did you get involved with your current business?
Yeah, so I actually came from multifamily, so like apartment rentals.
Okay.
And I fell in love with my seniors there, and so I ended up at Parkrose. It'll be 3 years in December.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
So you were in kind of the real estate rental business.
Yes.
And then that led you over to a senior. So tell us a little bit about Parkrose and what it's all about and where it's located.
Sure. So we are independent senior living located in Liverpool off of West Taft Road. And we offer amenities and services for seniors that like a regular apartment complex would not. So 3 meals a day, housekeeping once a week, transportation, call pendants, and we have a life enrichment director who plans and organizes activities 7 days a week.
This would be perfect for Steve.
Come on over.
You know what? It did sound pretty
enticing.
So tell me about the food.
Oh my gosh, delicious. Yeah, we have there's a soup of the day, a seafood special, a chef special, dessert of the day. Yeah, 3 meals a day.
So it's not like the cafeteria at CNS.
No. Oh my gosh. No. It's restaurant style dining too. So you sit down and order as if you're at Delmonico's.
We should do like an odd couple pairing, you and I, and we'll go live over there and let the wives live together.
They might like us better.
Yeah. So that's right across from, we just interviewed the gal from Humane, CNY. So you're like across from that.
Yeah, near Wegmans. Yeah, near
Wegmans,
behind North Medical.
on
Right
Taft Road.
Sits back there. Have you ever been in there, Tom?
Yeah, I have. In fact, a couple of times I made the wrong turn going over to North Med, and I ended up in their parking lot.
Oh, okay.
It is wait
beautiful.
a second, this building's not part of this.
No, it is beautiful.
Thank you.
What do you enjoy the most about being part of it?
My seniors, they keep me on my toes. They have so many good stories and so much wisdom to share. It's just truly amazing to be a part of so many of their lives, and knowing that I have enriched and enhanced their lives as well.
Do they call you honey and sweetie?
They do.
Okay.
Cupcake.
Cupcake even. Oh, that's a nice one.
And you don't go, you can't call. That's not political. You just go with it, right?
I do, yeah. Yep.
So usually those places are pretty full up all the time. How do you get fresh blood in there?
Yeah, well, so we have 2 openings right now. So we have studio and 1-bedroom apartments. We are usually full. However, senior living, name of the game is you have openings here and there. Things happen.
Right.
So we encourage families and people seeking senior living for their loved ones to explore the option sooner than later, so that we can make sure we have something for you when the time comes.
So the folks that live there, the folks, Tom, the folks, are healthy.
Yes.
So they're
kind of independent.
Yes.
Right. So they might have a car. They're social. So they're just maybe a little older than Tom and they just don't want to deal with having a house, cleaning a house, dealing with the meals, dealing with all of those things. So it's really like its own little city community. Is that fair?
It is, yeah. It's all-inclusive, worry-free, stress-free, luxurious living. And we have things right on site, like a hair salon, a movie theater, coffee cafe, and a library. So it's all right there.
What is the average age?
We're all over the place. Our youngest is 59. Our oldest is 102.
Wow.
Amazing.
Big spread.
59, Tom.
59, yes, I know. I'm 60.
Well, come on over.
62, Tom. I don't know.
So how does it make you feel? I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that you're younger than all those ages.
Yes.
Yes. So at your youthful age, how does it impact you on a daily basis? Is it inspiring or is it depressing? What is it?
No, it's absolutely inspiring and very heartwarming to be kind of the rock and the go-to for families who have a hard time with, oh my gosh, what's the next step? Mom's been in her home for 50 years. So I take great pleasure in being, like a solid person for families to come to for advice. And
So you're like a housing counselor. Like there's a guidance counselor. So how do people do that? That's hard because you're right. Oh, we got to sell the house or whatever, and that's our memories. What do we do with our stuff? There's a lot of decisions to be made there.
There is, and luckily we say we have someone for everything. So if you have to sell your home, we have a realtor we work with. If you need movers, we have 2 moving companies we work with. If you need, someone to come in and help you get dressed in the morning, we have an agency for that. So it's nice to kind of bridge the gap for them for other avenues.
Do you get a lot of couples that are living out their married lives there?
We do. I think we have 7 or 8 right now, which is a lot, and it's amazing because they're thriving and they're really able to enjoy each other's company.
Do you get some that aren't married and they're just swingers, or what's going on? What do you got going on over there?
We do have a lot of singles, but it's nice because sometimes 2 singles meet and there's a little connection.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like a Hallmark movie. Yeah.
So there's a lot of social interaction.
Yes, very much so.
I mean, are they forced to? You have to sit with Tom. I don't want to sit with Tom.
No, they're not forced to, but yeah, there's something going on all day, every day.
So they can get information, parkroseestates.com. Did I have that right? And is the 452-9500, is that a number?
That's wonderful.
Would they talk with you? Would they talk to someone else?
They'll speak with me, Kim.
They'll speak with Kim. Okay. 452-9500. Maybe just kick the tires, get some ideas, and you can see it all at parkroseestates.com. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, Kim.